Okay, so true story. Last winter, I was standing in an elevator with my neighbor, just the two of us, 14 floors, and I did not know what to say.
Oh no, 14 floors of silence?
14 floors of pure panic, Rose. My brain just went blank. So I said the first thing that came to mind. I said, "Cold, huh?"
That's it? Just cold, huh?
That's it. And he just nodded, once, and then we stood there in silence for the rest of the ride.
Oh, that is so uncomfortable. I can feel it just hearing you tell it.
The worst part is I do this all the time. Someone starts talking about the weather, and my mind just freezes up, even though it's supposed to be the easiest topic in the world.
Wait, really? You? You always seem so relaxed talking to people.
In my own language, sure, but when I was learning English years ago, weather talk felt strangely hard. It's short, it's quick, and there's no time to think.
Honestly, Jack, that is exactly how a lot of our listeners feel. They know the grammar, they know the vocabulary, but the second someone says, "Nice day, isn't it?" their mind just goes empty.
Right, because it's not really about the weather. It's about reacting fast in a natural way without sounding like a robot.
And that little moment can actually shape how confident someone feels for the rest of the conversation.
Exactly. So today, we are fixing that. No more "cold, huh?" and then silence for 14 floors.
I love that you're still thinking about that elevator.
I think about it more than I'd like to admit.
Okay, well, if it makes you feel any better, I have my own version of that story.
Oh, now I need to hear this.
So I was at a bus stop in the rain, and this older woman next to me said, "Oh, isn't this just typical?" And I genuinely did not know what she meant. I thought something was wrong with the bus.
Wait, so what did you say?
I just said, "Yes, very typical," with total confidence, even though I had no idea what I was agreeing with.
That's amazing. And also very relatable.
She was talking about the weather, Jack. Typical weather, meaning of course it's raining because that's just how it always is.
See, that's a perfect example. Small talk about weather uses these little cultural expressions that nobody really explains to you.
Exactly. You learn the words rain and cold and sunny in your first English class, but nobody teaches you the actual real conversation that happens on the street.
Which is exactly why we're doing this episode.
So should we finally say it?
Let's say it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Living English Podcast.
I'm Rose.
And I'm Jack. And this is the podcast where we take everyday, real moments, like the ones we just shared, and we turn them into practical English lessons you can actually use.
If today is your first time listening, welcome. You're going to feel right at home here. Today's topic is one that comes up almost every single day, no matter where you live. Weather small talk in English. And I want to be honest with our listeners here. This topic sounds simple, but it's actually a little bit of a secret skill.
It really is, because weather talk is everywhere. On a train, at work, in a lift, at the school gate, in a shop.
It's the universal conversation starter.
Exactly. And by the end of this episode, you're going to be able to start a weather conversation naturally, respond to one without freezing up, use real expressions native speakers actually use, and understand a few funny little cultural habits around this topic, especially one very British one we're going to explain later.
Oh, I already know which one you mean.
Aha, we'll get there.
If you're enjoying this kind of real, honest English practice, this is a great moment to hit subscribe. We make new episodes like this regularly, and it genuinely helps more learners find us. So if you're finding this useful, consider joining the family here.
And no pressure at all. We just love having you here either way.
So Jack, let's talk about why this specific topic feels harder than it should.
Yes, let's get into it. So here's the thing I want every listener to understand. If weather small talk feels hard for you, that is completely normal.
It really is. It's not a sign that your English is bad.
Not at all. Weather small talk is fast, it's automatic, and it uses very casual, relaxed language. That combination is tricky for anyone, even advanced learners.
I think people sometimes believe that if they know grammar rules, they should be able to handle any conversation. But small talk doesn't really follow textbook grammar. It follows rhythm and habit.
Exactly. So what you need isn't more grammar. What you need is a small set of natural, flexible phrases that you can use again and again, almost automatically.
Like a toolbox.
I love that, like a toolbox. A few reliable tools that work in almost any weather situation.
And once you have those tools, the pressure disappears because you're not creating new sentences from nothing. You're just reaching for a phrase you already know well.
Right, and that's really the goal of today's episode. We're going to build that toolbox together.
I like that a lot. So should we jump into a real conversation and show everyone what this actually sounds like?
Let's do it. I'll set the scene. Rose, imagine we're neighbors and we just bumped into each other outside our building on a gray, damp morning.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Morning, Rose. Oh, it's a bit grim out here today, isn't it?
It really is. I looked outside earlier and just thought, nope, not today.
I know that feeling exactly. What's it like out there right now, actually? I haven't stepped outside yet.
Cold, properly cold, and a bit windy too. You'll want a warm coat.
Good to know. I heard on the radio it might clear up later this afternoon, though.
Oh, I really hope so. I'm not a fan of this constant gray sky.
Me neither. Can you believe we had sunshine just 2 days ago?
I know. It changes so fast here. That's the thing about this place. The weather has no loyalty at all.
That's a great way to put it. So are you heading into town later?
I am actually. I might bundle up properly this time though. Last week I went out without a scarf and I regretted it the whole day.
Oh, I've done that too. You step outside thinking, it's fine, and then 5 minutes later, you're freezing.
Exactly. Anyway, hopefully it warms up a little by the weekend.
Fingers crossed. Have a good day, Rose.
You too, Jack. Stay warm.
Okay, so that felt very natural, right?
It really did. And I want to point something out. Nobody in that conversation actually cared that much about the weather.
Exactly. That's the secret of small talk. It's not really information, it's connection.
Right. We're not exchanging a weather report. We're saying, hello, I see you. I'm friendly. Let's have a small, easy moment together.
That's such an important point for learners to understand. You don't need deep, complicated sentences here. You need short, warm, easy phrases.
And once you relax about that, the whole thing gets so much easier.
Let's build on that scene a little more because I want to show a slightly different version. Let's imagine now we're two co-workers waiting for a meeting to start.
Oh, I love this one. This happens constantly at work.
All right, here we go. Hey, Rose, did you get caught in that rain earlier?
Oh, don't even ask. I got completely soaked walking from the parking lot.
Oh no, did you bring an umbrella at all?
I did, but it turned inside out the second I stepped outside. Typical.
That's so annoying. Apparently it's supposed to keep raining until tonight.
Great, just great. Well, at least it's warm rain, not the icy kind.
True, that's one small mercy. Okay, should we head into the meeting?
Yes, let's go before I get wet again, just standing here talking about it.
Okay, one more little scene, because I really want listeners to hear this topic in a few different situations.
I agree. The more context they hear, the more natural it becomes for them.
This time, let's imagine we've just met someone new at a friend's barbecue on a really hot day.
Ooh, this is a fun one. New people, hot weather, that's a very common mix.
All right. Hi, I'm Jack. Quite a scorcher today, isn't it?
It really is. I'm Rose, by the way. Honestly, I've been hiding in the shade for the last 20 minutes.
Smart move. I'm not a fan of this heat at all. I much prefer things a bit cooler.
Same here, although I'll take heat over cold rain any day.
Fair point. So, are you from around here originally?
I am, yes. And believe it or not, this kind of heat is actually rare for us. We usually get much milder summers.
Oh, interesting. So this is a bit of a heat wave then.
Exactly. Everyone's talking about it. It's honestly the main topic of conversation this whole week.
I can imagine. Well, I hope it cools down for you soon.
Me too. Anyway, it was really nice meeting you, Jack.
All right, Rose, I think we've given our listeners a really solid picture of how this sounds in real life.
We really have. Neighbors, coworkers, strangers at a barbecue. 3 totally different situations, but the same easy little phrases keep showing up.
That's exactly the point. Once you learn a handful of flexible expressions, they work almost everywhere.
I think now is the perfect moment to slow down and really teach these properly.
I agree completely. Let's go phrase by phrase so everyone listening can really absorb them.
I love this part of the episode.
Me too. All right, are you ready, everyone? Grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's build that English toolbox we talked about earlier.
Let's do it.
Before we start, one quick note. Try saying each phrase out loud when we ask you to. Speaking it, even quietly, helps your mouth and your brain remember it much faster than just listening silently.
It really does make a difference. Your voice remembers things your ears don't always catch alone.
Beautifully said, Rose.
Ha! Thank you. Okay, let's start with our first phrase.
All right, here we go, everyone. Phrase number 1. Our first phrase is, can you believe this weather?
I love this one. It's so flexible.
It really is. It simply means this weather is surprising in either a good or bad way. You can use it for extreme heat, sudden rain, unexpected sunshine, almost anything unusual.
A good example sentence would be, can you believe this weather? It was snowing this morning and now it's completely sunny.
Perfect example. Think of it like a shocked reaction, almost like saying, wow, look at that, but specifically about the sky.
That's a great little picture for it. All right, everyone, say it with me. Can you believe this weather?
One more time, nice and natural. Can you believe this weather?
Great job.
Our second phrase, and this one is a really useful little question. What's it like out there?
This is such a practical one. You use it when you haven't been outside yet and you want a quick weather update from someone who has.
Exactly. For example, I haven't left the house yet. What's it like out there?
Think of it like asking a scout who just came back from checking outside. You're asking for a quick report before you head out yourself.
I love that comparison. All right, everyone, repeat after us. What's it like out there?
One more time. What's it like out there?
Perfect. Let's keep going. It's supposed to rain later.
This one is all about a weather prediction, something you heard or read, not something you're completely sure about.
Right. Supposed to here means this is what's expected, according to the forecast or what people are saying.
A good example, it's supposed to rain later, so maybe bring an umbrella just in case.
Perfect. Think of it's supposed to almost like a rumor about the weather. Not a fact yet, just what's expected.
I like calling it a weather rumor. All right, everyone, say it with me. It's supposed to rain later.
Great. Now let's move to phrase 4. I'm not a fan of this heat.
This is such a natural way to express dislike without sounding overly negative or dramatic.
Exactly. Not a fan of is a soft, friendly way to say you don't really like something.
For example, I'm not a fan of this heat. I much prefer cooler weather.
You can use this pattern for almost anything you dislike gently. Not a fan of Mondays, not a fan of spicy food, and so on.
That's such a useful pattern beyond just weather.
All right, everyone, repeat with us. I'm not a fan of this heat.
Wonderful. Moving on to our next one.
Phrase number 5, and this is a good one for staying positive. I heard it's going to clear up.
This means the bad weather, like rain or clouds, is expected to end soon and things will get better.
Right. Clear up is often used for weather turning from bad to good, especially rain stopping or clouds disappearing.
Example sentence, it's cloudy now, but I heard it's going to clear up by this afternoon.
Think of clear up like wiping a foggy window clean. The messy view slowly becomes clear and open again.
Oh, that's such a helpful picture. All right, everyone, say it with me. I heard it's going to clear up.
One more time, nice and smooth. I heard it's going to clear up.
Perfect. Phrase number 6 now. Bundle up. It's cold out there.
This is a warm, caring way to tell someone to wear extra warm clothes because it's cold outside.
Example, don't forget your scarf. Bundle up. It's cold out there today.
Picture wrapping yourself up like a little package, layer after layer, to stay safe and warm. That's exactly what bundle up feels like.
I really like that image. All right, say it with us, everyone. Bundle up. It's cold out there.
Wonderful. Let's move to our last 2 phrases.
Here it is, the one we teased earlier.
Exactly. This phrase is used, often with a bit of humor, when the weather does something predictable, usually annoying, like sudden rain during a sunny day.
Example, it was sunny 5 minutes ago and now it's pouring. Typical British weather.
Now, here's a real cultural insight for everyone listening. In places like the United Kingdom, weather changes so quickly and so often that people have almost made a joke tradition out of complaining about it warmly. It's not really anger, it's a shared, friendly complaint that actually brings people closer together.
That's such an important cultural point. If you hear someone say something like that, they're not upset. They're bonding with you in a very gentle, humorous way.
Exactly. Understanding that tone difference can really help a conversation feel more natural and comfortable.
All right, everyone, let's practice it. Say it with us. Typical British weather.
One more time with a little smile in your voice. Typical British weather.
Perfect. And now, our final phrase for today.
It's a bit gloomy today, isn't it?
I really love this one. It's gentle, friendly, and works perfectly as an opening line.
Right. Gloomy describes weather that's dark, cloudy, and a little sad feeling, without necessarily any rain.
Example, it's a bit gloomy today, isn't it? I could use a bit of sunshine.
Think of gloomy like a room with the lights turned down low. Not dark completely, just quiet, dim, and a little heavy feeling.
That's a lovely comparison. And notice, Jack, that little tag question at the end, isn't it?
Oh, great catch, Rose. That small addition, isn't it, is exactly what makes a sentence feel like a real invitation to chat, rather than just a statement.
It softly asks the other person to respond, almost like handing them the conversation gently.
Beautifully explained. All right, everyone, let's practice this whole phrase together. Say it with us. It's a bit gloomy today, isn't it?
One more time, nice and natural. It's a bit gloomy today, isn't it?
Wonderful work, everyone. That completes our full toolbox of phrases for today.
8 really strong, flexible, natural phrases. I'm honestly proud of everyone listening right now.
All right, Rose, now let's put all of this into action with one more role play, a bit shorter this time, so listeners can really hear these phrases living naturally together.
I love this idea. Let's imagine we're 2 friends texting each other. Actually, let's make it a phone call, meeting up for a walk.
Perfect setting. All right, here we go. Hey, Rose, it's me. Just checking, what's it like out there right now? I'm deciding what to wear.
Honestly, it's a bit gloomy today, isn't it? But nothing too bad yet.
Oh, okay. I heard it's going to clear up by the afternoon, actually.
I hope so. Can you believe this weather this week? One day sunshine, next day clouds.
I know. It's honestly a bit ridiculous. Typical British weather, right?
Exactly that. Anyway, I'm not a fan of standing around waiting for it to decide what it wants to do, so should we just go now?
Sure. Just bundle up a little. It might still be a bit cold outside.
Will do. See you in 10 minutes.
See you soon.
Okay, that felt so natural. I really felt like we weren't performing English, we were just talking.
That's exactly the goal. And notice how many of our 8 phrases fit naturally into one short, casual phone call.
6 of them, I think, all inside a conversation that probably lasted less than a minute in real life.
Exactly. That's the power of building a small, flexible toolbox. You don't need hundreds of phrases. You need a handful that you can mix and match comfortably.
I think that's such an encouraging thought for our listeners. This isn't about memorizing endless vocabulary lists.
Not at all. It's about deeply knowing a small set of natural expressions and trusting yourself to use them.
Now, I want to invite everyone listening to try their own little version. Pause for a moment after this episode and try saying one full weather small talk exchange out loud, completely on your own.
Yes, please do this, even just to yourself in your room. Ask the question, then answer it, then react.
It feels a little silly at first, but it genuinely builds real confidence.
It really does. All right, Rose, should we recap everything we covered today?
Let's do it.
All right, everyone, let's quickly recap what we practiced today.
We started with a real honest confession from Jack about freezing up in an elevator and my own story about a confusing bus stop moment.
Then we explored why weather small talk feels harder than it should and reminded everyone that this feeling is completely normal.
We listened to 3 full role-play scenes, neighbors, coworkers, and new friends at a barbecue, to hear this language in real, natural situations.
And then we built our English toolbox together. 8 useful phrases. Let's say them one more time, quickly, everyone.
Can you believe this weather?
What's it like out there?
It's supposed to rain later.
I'm not a fan of this heat.
I heard it's going to clear up.
Bundle up, it's cold out there.
Typical British weather.
It's a bit gloomy today, isn't it?
8 strong, natural, flexible phrases, all ready for you to use in real life.
And finally, we practiced them again together in one short, natural phone call scene.
I feel like our listeners now have a genuinely solid, real toolbox for this topic.
I completely agree. This is exactly the kind of practical English we love sharing here.
All right, Jack, now it's time for our question of the day.
I love this part. Today's question is this. What's a small talk moment, maybe about the weather or maybe about something else entirely, that once felt awkward or confusing for you in English?
We would genuinely love to hear your story in the comments. It could be funny, it could be a little embarrassing, it could just be honest.
And please remember, if you share it, you're not alone at all. So many people in this community have felt exactly the same confusion at some point.
Honestly, reading each other's stories in the comments really helps people feel less alone in this whole language learning journey.
It really does. Some of our favorite moments on this channel come from reading what you all share down there.
So please, don't be shy. Tell us your elevator moment or your bus stop moment, whatever it might be.
We'll be reading, I promise.
All right, Jack, should we wrap up today's episode?
Let's do it.